guys, I literally do not know what I'm gonna do. Meanwhile, Beckham back here has been doing awesome. He's been doing lots of puzzles and things, but I still haven't started working on his core work. And meanwhile, my baby's crying again and needs me. So what am I going to do?
This goes right there.
Yeah. Fresh vet. We overseas with this one, man. Get busy. Get busy. Everybody get busy. I need y'all to report to the dance floor right this minute.
Guys, good morning and welcome back to the Nen channel. So I have some way good news. Finally, our channel has been unhidden, which is awesome. You've probably seen that in our go live, but I am so relieved because I am excited to show you guys just a day in the life of this crazy family of mine. And so we were told last week that we needed to homeschool our kids until May 1st. So I think it might be the rest of this school year. This mom is freaking out just a little bit. I have done homeschool a long time ago when I only had 6 kids, but it wore me out hardcore. Like I literally lasted like less than 1 year. And I mean, props to all you homeschooler families out there because it is hard. I have kids from, you know, preschool all the way up through high school and college. I mean, there's some things you can kind of help like a kindergartner learn as well as a teenager, but there's not very many things that both, you know, can learn from besides like experiences and going out on field trips and those. And guess what? We can't do that. So it's all at home learning, completely at home, or maybe we can go on hikes and things like that, but we can't go to have like experiences at museums or anything like that or libraries. This is gonna be a little bit of a challenge, but I am up for it. So this is the first day. This is our first day of homeschooling. This is kind of how I'm guessing it's gonna go. This is kind of like my plan, if you will. So we've already done our morning routine and I think I'm actually gonna film that because that was pretty awesome. So once our morning routine is done, I think how I'm gonna do it, this is like my plan of action. I am going to get Ledger first because this is getting to be his nap time, like his mid-morning nap. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in and swing with him for a minute and sing some songs, and like this is what I do anyway when he goes down, so I'll just sing him some songs and just kind of, he looks at books and practices turning the pages, and we do little finger plays and things like that. And then I'll get him calm and get him to take his nap, which will give me a good solid 2 hours of uninterrupted, well, uninterrupted by the baby anyway, time for the kids. And then I think what I'm gonna do, because we've got 4 computers or like, you know, iPads we can use, I'm going to set up 4 kids, started there, and I'm gonna look and see if I can do anything off the computer with like the younger ones, and then I'll do a switch, then I can do off, you know, off computer work and the kids can be on the computers. But I'm not really sure how I'm going to like be all over the place because a lot of times people have questions and things. I'm thinking that what I'm gonna do is I've got a couple kids who aren't in school who usually work full time. And so I'm going to utilize them in helping me with some of the youngers. Trey has a good full-time job and I'm gonna ask him today if he will help me with some of the younger kids because he is super good with little kids. And so I'm gonna have him help me with like the preschoolers and the first graders. We'll see how this goes. Wish me luck. And guys, if you have gotten any ideas over the past few weeks having to homeschool, and you homeschoolers who choose to homeschool all the time, if you have any good ideas that I miss, which I'm sure I'm gonna miss 1,000 of them because this is my first day, comment and let me know because I need help. This is gonna be interesting with the homeschooling 13 kids. I'm hoping that I can handle it. But this whole experience, oh my gosh, tell me if I'm right, some of you moms out there. I have vacillated between like giggling and laughing with my teenagers and reminiscing about fun times to like literally locking myself in the closet and crying for a minute and saying a prayer until I can gain my composure to get back out there. It has been back and forth because this has been just very uneasy territory. I just, you know, sometimes you feel nervous, but then I just take a deep breath. It's all gonna be fine. Things are gonna be fine. So just take it a day at a time. So that's my advice for you all to new homeschooling is just start and just take it a day at a time, and let's learn together what we can do better, and let's make this an experience that we like never forget, that we can look back on and say, that was actually a really cool time to bond with my family. And that's my goal. I always like to start things out with a goal, an end goal in mind, and that that is my end goal for homeschooling, is to have an awesome experience with my kids, to have those aha moments, and that I get to witness those instead of their teachers. I get to witness those aha moments when they say, oh my gosh, I just learned a new concept, or that is so cool that this is how our world works or nature works. Anyway, I'm excited to step into those teacher shoes for a few months anyway. So wish me luck. I'm gonna go grab Ledger. It sounds like he's getting ready for his nap. I'm gonna go grab him and do his little homeschooling time, and then we'll get going with the older kids. All right, guys, so I got Mr. Ledger. Hi, say hi. Hello, I'm ready to learn. You know, you can never ever, at least to me, I think you can never start too early. Like literally brand new babies I talk to. I talk to them like they can actually understand me. Yeah, because pretty soon their babble, which happens super fast. Some of my babies talk so early, but their babbling turns into words, and it's kind of crazy how fast they can learn. We do sign language, and we try to get them to verbalize what they want, and I don't know, they can communicate. The faster they can communicate to me, the better life is, because then they don't have to cry to get what they want. They're able to do little signs or communicate little words that help me know what they need. We'll get started with Mr. Ledger. So first we read some books, and I just read them out loud to him, and I just take his little finger and point at the pictures, and then, yeah, he likes it. And then he ends up turning the page, so he already knows how to turn the pages. So it says, Jesus says to be a good friend. Jesus says to be kind. And look, oh, she's crying and she's helping her. That's so nice. This fun thing has lots of little textures and things that he can look at, and I'll generally, and I don't know if I'm gonna film it because I'm not the best singer, but I generally sing him songs as we look at this, and then I do finger play songs with him. So we're gonna look at this and we sing our songs, huh? What is that? What is that? And babies learn through their mouth. They don't feel things very much with their fingers, and so they put things in their mouth to feel the texture with their mouth. So this right here is a little plastic thing with little stars that has like a little star texture. And all of this you can put in your mouth. Huh? Oh, this is too big for you. Huh? Triangle. Triangle. Okay, guys, so he fell asleep singing songs, which is the cutest ever. So I'm gonna lay him down, and then we'll get started with the older kids. Okay guys, do you want to see how good it's going so far? Let's just say that by the time I even got this stuff set up for Beckham, and I got PresLee and ElleCee started on the computer here, and we're trying to log into their Mandarin Matrix, already has been an hour, and guess what? What?
Magic magic.
No.
Magic.
Anyways, by the time I got them logged on, Ledger's already awake. So, I can already see this is gonna be kind of stressful and hard. So I have, Kennedy's working on her college stuff over on the couch, and I've got LiLee waiting before she starts on hers so that I can work with these guys for a little while and see how much I can get done. But I can already tell this is not gonna go as smoothly as I had hoped. His puzzle to try to give me time to help these guys. Still not done helping them log in. So now we're gonna start this little Beckham. Okay guys, I literally do not know what I'm gonna do. I have been trying to log on to their several different sites they're supposed to do school on, and I am not having luck. Like passwords aren't working, I'm having to reset passwords and different things. Meanwhile, Beckham back here has been doing awesome. He's been doing lots of puzzles and things, but I still haven't started working on his core work. And meanwhile, my baby's crying again and needs me. So what am I going to do? Oh my gosh, guys, finally after 45 minutes of trying to log in, we finally got one of them logged in. ElleCee, I'm gonna have you go take a break for a minute, and I'm just gonna work with PresLee, okay?
Okay, yeah,
And I'll have you switch me. Okay guys, this is kind of freaking me out. I have been working on this for about 3 hours now. Get it that I had to learn how to log on and do all of the different downloads and stuff. I have only got like 3 of my kids done of 13, and my older kids will mostly help themselves, but guys, this is gonna take me like seriously 10 hours a day, no joke. So please, give me some advice. I need some advice. Okay, ElleCee, your turn. All right, so we're all logged in. I think that's what I'm gonna do every day is I'm gonna write down all their login information and get them all logged in before they even come and sit down, because then we don't get frustrated right from the get-go. So you're ready to go, so I want you just to start right here. Okay guys, so far all I have done with the littles is math. So I think what I'm gonna do, at least for today, is after I'm done here with ElleCee, I'm gonna read with them for a little bit and let them separate and just read and look at books on their own for their spelling and like language, I don't know. And then tomorrow I'm gonna focus more on that. But boy, I'm gonna have to get a better hang of this because this is taking way too long. Okay, so I finally figured out how to log into their Mandarin Matrix. This is where they read Chinese. And so we're gonna read some Chinese books first, and then I'm gonna read to them a book in English. So let's start with that.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
Okay guys, so I've lost my middles. They're outside playing volleyball, which is totally fine because I needed the peace and quiet in here. Ledger needs me real quick, so I'm gonna help him, and then I'm gonna go grab all the middles and get them assigned to different computers and get them started. But I'm already tired. All right guys, so where's DeLayNee? Okay, someone go find DeLayNee. Okay, so DeLayNee's actually having a talk with Benji right now. So I've gathered the middles, all but DeLayNee, and we're gonna get started. So raise your hand if you know yourself how to log on, how to get into everything that you need to do for online. You know how to do everything. You know your passwords.
Yes. I know my password. I remember my passwords.
Okay.
I remember
it.
it.
Do you know your passwords?
Yes,
Okay.
I know my password.
Okay. So all we need to do is set these guys up with computers, and then I'm just gonna see if they're able to log in and just kind of have to monitor. I think this is gonna go way faster than the younger group because they're pretty self-sufficient. So here's for hoping. All right, here we go.
Hey guys, so my mom needed my help because homeschooling 16 kids, that's a disaster. So I'm gonna help her film this. So if you're wondering who's behind the camera, it's me. So hi, welcome.
Okay guys, so I've got all of the middles here. We found DeLayNee, so I only have 3. Well, I got another computer upstairs, but I've only got 3 devices we can use here. So luckily it's good weather outside. I have most of my like littles that can be outside with Benji doing some fun things outside. I've brought all the middles here. I've only got 3 devices here, and so I have PaisLee and NayVee and Luke working on computers and iPads. And I just started SaiDee and DeLayNee out with reading. And so I figured they can be reading while we're working on other things here, other core subjects, and then we'll kind of switch. And LiLee is upstairs at the computer upstairs working on hers. Since she can be more of a self-reliant learner, she's upstairs doing that, and I'll just check on her, but she's pretty good to go. So here we go, wish us luck.
All of you do your things. Ready? I already did that though.
Perfect, what is it? Perfect. Perfect. Good job. You're off. It says Dear Diary, 325 to 327. This is our diary writing assignment. Okay guys, so we've been doing this long enough, so finish up what you're working on, and then I need you guys to switch. You guys go get your reading material, and then you guys take one of the devices. So guys, just like the classroom, it gets way too crazy when you're all mom, mom, mom. So I want you to raise your hands. I know that sounds funny, but raise your hands if you need my help, okay, PaisLee? And don't just shout it out because it makes other people not be able to concentrate. So raise your hand if you need me, and then I'll come over and quietly help you, okay? Does that sound like a good plan? Okay, switch it up, let's go. Okay, so LiLee, are you almost done with yours?
Yep.
She's been working hard, but she does have one fun assignment her teacher gave her, which is crazy, but she gets to film a
TikTok.
A TikTok! That's awesome. Okay, so we're gonna start doing that. That's for what class?
Theater.
For theater? That's so fun. So she's gonna start working on that, and then I think that it is now gonna be time for Jaine to come work at the computer, correct?
Yep.
All right, Jaine, the computer's free!
Okay, now I'm all done, so I just have to submit this to my teacher.
Well, that was easy.
Yep.
Okay, so Jaine is working at the computer here now.
Mom, can you check this?
And NayVee needs me to check something for her. Oh boy, will you go check on Beckham? She's gonna check on Beckham while I'm checking her homework. This is crazy. So my teenagers are going strong. It looks like Jaine's getting close to being done.
This has been
LiLee's
so long.
done. Guys, it seriously is gonna get dark in a minute. I have literally spent the entire day. I'm gonna have to like refigure this out because this obviously was not what I thought would happen. I thought we would be maybe 3 or 4 hours, maybe 5. I figured I could get some of my bigger teenagers to help, but they got busy doing their own thing and I'm gonna need help for sure. But seriously, you homeschooler moms out there that homeschool all the time, literally have so much appreciation. I already did, but now I have a whole renewed appreciation for this, and I'm going to definitely have to have Benji help me every day. I'm gonna have to have my teenagers help me. I'm gonna have to get a schedule all written out. I thought I could just keep it in my head, but kids need to be able to look at something and know when it's their time to be on the computer, because I've had multiple fights today, multiple frustrations of someone's been on the computer working for 30 minutes and it's my turn, and it's rushing them and making them feel stressed. Anyway, I even have to figure out a new system. Sorry if this video has kind of been a dud. Probably wanted to get a bunch of ideas, but I don't have very many ideas. I need ideas from you guys, so comment anything that you have below, especially if you're a homeschooler mom, and wish us luck. But thanks for watching.
Subscribe down below.
Hit the notification bell.
Give this video a big thumbs up.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. See you later. Good luck learning.